No, let me say this. No, life hasn't promised anything to any one of us, and nobody should ever be treated in that way or in that manner, right? I know there are many people who doesn't like me. There are many people who praying for me to dead, but I know the God I serve is not a dead God. So I was basically doing a live video on what happened and what would have occurred at the general hospital, right? No, the hospital is for everybody, not only for emergency and accident only. No, I know that some of the nurses at casualty day, they have attitude and they want to take out the problem on innocent people. You come to do your work. If you know you don't want the work, leave it alone. Why come and want to take out your rage or your problem on somebody else? But you see, people know who they're doing that to, eh? But like to tell you, the Lord is with me. I am not alone. A lot of people will be like, what should I come out there? She crazy self, she mad self. But you see, when people like we so come out and speak out things, people don't like to be exposed. People don't like the truth. But I always say there is a God. That situation was very chaotic, and I find that they very dehumanize me. It is not right. It is not right, that people just walk all over me with their dirty feet, and I should just sit down there and take me dead as a sheep and don't speak out and take all my bullies. That don't right. Just Friday, I was feeling ill and I called for the ambulance, for a little assistance, and look at where this thing reach. Look at where this thing reach, They please themselves before they come. You know why? Anytime this nurse working in casualty, nothing cannot go good. She used to work in maternity ward. Her name is Dr. Hannah Antoine. And that woman hate me like poison. I don't know how that woman hate me so. But that woman, when I had my last son, hey guy, that woman tricked me at the hospital. She said, if at time he chokes, I'm going to keep him. But I didn't want to do it. But I needed some time to think, to make up my mind to do so. But I find like every minute she on me back, you're ready to do it, you're ready to do it, you're ready to do it. Like just that's like come like peer pressure, man. And then afterwards when she think is like every time doctor doing what wrong, home pending baby, home pending baby, home pending baby, home pending baby. And then afterwards I was like, well doc, everything good in my son, so why can I be discharged? Not knowing them people and them know CPA, they coming in the hospital with police, to take my son, Then afterwards I said, no, my son don't go in no way. No, my son don't go in no way. And then as I go to haul out my phone to video them, what they come to do to me in the hospital, one of them say, don't do that, don't do that. This woman, man, God, why is she name? Miss Naomi Jeremiah. I think she is the secretary for the Minister of Social Development. I'm surprised. She is the secretary. She that stopped me from videoing CPA and then police in the hospital from going with my son, because people think I'm stupid and people feel, that they could just bully me into silence and I should sit down there and take me dead as a sheep. But God have a lot more thing to expose, He have a lot more to expose. So when I think now, she did talking to me good in the room and say, oh, she trying to help, not knowing the woman stabbed me in my back. You see, right now, you see what happened there? I don't trust no one, not even my shadow. The only person I trust right now is God. Right? People will laugh, they will grin with you, but they don't mean you any well. They don't mean you any good. People don't like good for people. People like good for themselves, enjoying the time, while other people hurting and suffering in silence, and people thinking all is well and good. All is not well and good. So, when I do so, thank God for that nurse that come and save my son from going in with these people and them, because that not see, that was stupidness and was uncalled for. And then they keep me there for a month and thing, you know, and then afterwards and thing, they release me, because the reason why they release me, other patient who need the bed, maybe who come in and deliver babies, or who they put in on bed rest or so, for observation. So they discharge me. When they discharge me, they still come and take him anyways, because the early morning I was discharged the Tuesday, the early Wednesday morning, Tuesday evening, sorry, and the early Wednesday morning, they come and take him. I see some people, they are the breastfeeding my son, and then my children father say, Aisha, police, you know, police, you know, police. I say, you lie. When I look, I see some people, they say they come to take my son because the hospital say he didn't discharge and he had jaundice and he's supposed to be under the light, and not knowing the lie in the hospital. So when I do so, I said, no, well, my son not going nowhere. And I had my son breastfeeding. As you all see, the video was viral all over. This big fat lady called Miss R. Miss R, she have a daughter called Shakina, you know. And then the woman heave on me, I tell you, with she big fat self. And with the other male police while I doing the live, and he ring on the phone in my hand, and then they bust up my night and they bust up my brand. I could see they actually haul out my son, pluck him out from my hand. God forbid, what if they do that now and he fall down? What they would I say? And then not even a hat on the little child head, not even a socks in the food. They go with him in the drizzle laughing. The CPA people and the thing. You know, you think CPA don't know all what they're doing? They know all who they doing these things, you know. They know all who they doing that. They know all who they doing that, and the thing is that where they bring your children is not really safe, because they're just doing that for money. CPA just doing that for the money. And where they bring your children is not safe, because the person they bring their children by might rough them up and say, come and sit down, go so. And you know, and they roughing them up, but they just want the money. Nobody don't know what's going on behind hidden doors. You know, all some of them in CPA, you know, they're working for the money. They're working for the money, and they don't care what go on with your children. So that come and happen, but all what they're doing, they just want to prove a point, All what they're doing, they just want to prove a point to say this is why they took my kids, you know. They want to say I have a mental breakdown, psychology, not intolerance, you know. They want to say I have a problem with my brain capacity, you know. But you see, I using me upstairs. What the eyes don't see, the brains go think. But people like we, so I tell you, God always fight for us. God always defend us. As I tell people, you don't see I don't do much long talk. When I cry, my tears don't falling on the ground. That is not waste tears. Because you see this thing called karma and vengeance and wrath. When you see things happening to people, it's not obia, you know, the deeds they paying for. The deeds they paying for. Because the Lord see and he know I didn't deserve to go up in no crazy house. Because the Lord see nothing to happen to me. So you know why when I go in the hospital and I start to expose and I start to video them how they doing people and how they treating people, that is when they start to write up thing and play the calling police and me to bring me up there, because they try to prove a point. You know, they try to cover up for the wrong thing that they do, because they feel I cannot explain myself and I don't know what I'm about, you know. And some of them, they're very spiteful, because anytime Dr. Hantwine in casualty, they nothing can go good. She already messed up my womb. She already tied my fallopian tube. She already tricked me already, and all of them know what was going on with my son. All of them know what was going on with my last son. So it's like anytime she see me come there, it's like she has some kind of problem. Either she throwing water or all kind of thing. You know, you already mess up my womb. You already tie my tubes. You've already tricked me. So why when I come in casualty, because I'm not feeling well, you have a problem and nothing can go good, and you're saying all kind of thing in the nurse's station and throwing water and all kind of thing, you know? Is that the way to treat people? Nobody don't know where they go follow, remember, we just passing through, we here for a good time, not for a long time. Life is a funny thing, today we good, next minute we gone, People don't play with God, I is a child of God, and God don't play when comes to me, And people might think they might just do me what they want and get away with it, but I just cry and leave people to God. It's just a matter of time. But God will deal with them. God will surely deal with them. And then when the police come, for example, if you're in a restaurant, you deal with your friend and you're thing, you're talking, you're joking and thing, and then when you see a tap on your shoulder and you look around, you see police, they say you under arrest. Well, you want to know what go on, what happened, like you innocent, you don't know what taking place, what police arresting you for, you don't know what, and you in yourself, you innocent, So, when they harm me, hi God, they could, they bring me in ambulance, because I know in my spirit tell me something wasn't right. I tell you, my spirit just tell me, my instinct tell me something to right. But as I walk out to go home, because they go say the ambulance can't drop you home and the ambulance not for that. So it was after 10, 11, I think that was the soca moon at night in the stadium day. And all them nurses and them say, no, money for win, job on a payroll. Job on a payroll. And patient don't feeling well, patient sick, and all of them minding all their own business in the nurses station day. That's what people vote for? To suffer under these people? I don't deserve to be treated that way. No, I don't deserve that. So when I do so, I tell you, I just go in the ambulance because I was walking to get me home, in peace, And then the nurse come out and she say, well, Miss Mason, doctor saying done with you yet. I said, nurse, don't do me that. Don't come outside in the officer present and say that you all was doing something for me and you all wasn't doing nothing. You all just saw me lie down on a bed day doing nothing and all planning what all go do with me in the nurse's station, because I see it already, the Lord already show me. And then that's why I was walking out to go home. And as I was walking out, and then there when I was talking to the officer in black and thing, because they say that they're touching patient back to receive their weapon and thing because of the things that going on in the country here. And then afterwards I see other woman police come because I saw the lighting, like the light over the ambulance, so the police thought was the ambulance where they come with a patient or what, but not knowing that he had a nurse, a fair skin nurse, and actually face very good. And the nurse point me, and then the woman police come and say, officer, wait, I couldn't take a breather, man. Jesus Christ. I say, officer, what all that about? I don't disrespect the officer. I talk to the officer calm and cool and normal. I don't put up no resistance. I just go. They ask me to go in the ambulance. I go. And then the nurse with the paper in she hand and all of them doing the mission, she playing innocent. She playing, she don't know what's taking place, and she sit down there. I tell you, when I go in the ambulance, I they are crying, boy. I crying. I say, officer, you lost spray? She say, yes. I say, well, if you lost spray, let me out, please. I say, the Lord, see, I'm begging you, because I had my Bible open in my hand, reading. And I say, please, the Lord, see, I'm begging you, officer, please, officer. But then, God forbid, I had to ask the Lord. Well, I say, Father, I don't deserve this sufferation here. I say, Lord, look at what they're doing to me. I say, God, I'm ready to come home. I tell him, cause something bad to happen or so. Because the Lord see deep down in my heart, I've been suffering for a long time, and people been doing me a lot of dirty things, wicked things, spiteful things that I don't even deserve in the land of Egypt. Because the Lord say he will arise and he will cause our enemies to be scattered, He say, once God be for me, who could be against me? And know the God I serve is not a dead God. And God is with me. Even if people trying to fight me, the Lord will show me. The Lord will show me and reveal certain things to me. So that's why sometimes I don't really do much talking. And when I always see her crying, I'll go say, oh, this big girl crying and everything. But don't feel because I'm crying and I think, and I'll go laugh, kiki, and make fun of me. And I know when I do videos, and not for clout and fames on here, I'm being real, I'm being legit here. If you want to share it out, share out the life. If you want to view it, view it. But I know people like all people and them, they had them as the gods. They had them as a Jesus. But people like me, so I don't want to handle some kind of way. It could happen to any one of you. What they do to me, it could happen to any one of y'all. It could happen to any one of y'all. It could happen to any one of all you. Any one of y'all family. So I did in the ambulance and I crying and I think and I said, no, let me watch your face good. But then I did crying. I say, you think the tears are crying is waste tears, not waste tears. I said, I'm not waste tears. So when I do so, and me and the officer there, we talking going because she said she name is Officer Charles and all kind of thing. And we did talking. I say, well, God don't like ugly man. I say, don't do me these things because she see it was a waste call for herself. I say, alright. When I reach there, I say, oh boy. I reach in the prison now. The officer say, in prison for what? So when I think, I say, security, let me go. Let me have a walk with me, man. And what the guy was way back, walking behind. Because all of them know what they do. And they walking, man, and they walking, I tell you. And me and the officer, we walking, we talking and thing. And then afterwards and thing, when I go, I greet the nurses and them, I tell them good night, I sit down, quiet, I don't go there. Thank God I wasn't in handcuff and nothing, I go there normal, I think. And then the nurses ask me what I doing here. I say, nurse, I don't know, I'm in shock myself. Because the nurses and them say, nothing don't do me. And all kind of thing, because all the time people have it as, oh, I'm a mad woman and this and that. But you see, all what they doing there, they're trying to prove a point. To give CPA food into child protection, go say, yes, that is why we took our children, that is why we this, that is why, but God reversed it back anyways. So CPA didn't have no right to even fight with me, beat me or bust up me nighty, bust up me brand, still take me children, and we have no visiting rights. Up to now, I called to see my children. The caseworker, which is Whitney Alexander, actually laughing on the day I court. You ever see they laughing at you in court and come with a bag of lies on you and say, no, she can't see about she children because she mad, she crazy, and she this, and she that. You see, God and time, I just leave people to God, because the Lord see, half of what y'all do me, I ain't deserve none, because the Lord see, I ain't deserve none. All what I will try, I will go fail, because God in control. God in control. He are control over man life. Nobody don't know how long we are here for. We just passing through here for a good time, not for a long time. You almost stop living hate. Stop bringing down one another and live in unity and in peace, because it could happen to any one of all you. It could happen to any one of you all. So all what they doing, they just trying hard. So they go say, yes, CPA know why they take the children. So I just think, I talk to the nurse good, and then when I think the nurse say, well, nothing to do me, I took all the doctor to discharge me this Saturday morning. But then I go and see Melva there, and then to see Melva, with the talking and thing. And then to see me and go to Melva to see no male nurse was supposed to hit no female. No male nurse was supposed to put no straps on no female. Whether you're naked, and what is supposed to be a female nurse, that's supposed to be in the female ward. No male nurse is supposed to come there, so that come like they invading people privacy, So the male nurse are there, and I hear Melva bawling, I want to, oh God, I want to mess, oh God, I want to pee. And then they don't bother with us. She say, well, if I don't come, I go to mess on the bed, and I go to mess and pee in the bed. And then afterwards, when they think, she did tell me, go and tell the nurse and thing. But when I do so, and I hear she calling the nurse, but she tell one of them patient, why she name Amelia or whatever they call her. Amelia wasn't doing nothing. She went and tell the nurse Melva, say she want to mess and pee. And then I just see they come, and they strap down the woman just for that, So when we see how God was sleeping, sometimes God allow me to go up there to see how they treating Melva. Sometimes God allow me, Melva what my mother, she what me grandmother, whether or not Melva have a mental breakdown or whatever the case is, nobody should be treated that way, because no put yourself in other people's position. Would you all like for your mother to be treated that way? Would you all like for your sister and niece to be treated that way? So I tell you, the male nurse come and he start to bawl and say she embarrassing Brent. I don't know if Brent is his son. I don't know. And then they start to beat her and she back, all kind of thing, lash her, strap. I tell you, all in is platter, and Melva bawling. And then after all, the security drag the woman on the ground, drag and say, Melva, what time for your stupidness? And then you just choke her down on the bed and strap down she foot after she dey crying and bawling out. She want to mess and she want to pee and all to ignore the woman after she don't mess and pee on the bed and all this still want to beat her, beat the woman like if that you all mother or grandmother. Let me tell you all, Melva, you see people as Melva and them so. The tears Melva cry and the pain all caused to Melva, the tears she cry going to fall on you all, you know. Because God does the bad for old people, especially the fortunate, the less fortunate, and the widow and the fatherless ones. Never do no old people no advantage. Because y'all go suffer, the cost go take y'all. The cost going to take all. You never do that. So a day, well, I wanted to clean up she mess and thing before I leave, you know, but then the nurse so wanted me to come out that the nurse that hit me for that he locked the door. So I didn't really want it to, because I wanted to ask for a glove and just clean it up, you know, before I go and thing, but then they were so getting on and thing there, so I didn't really want problem. So I just leave and thing, but while I go in, I say, Melvoy, she didn't answer because she vexed, because they real beat her up there and thing, and she the kind of vexed too. And then after they discharged me next day because the doctor asked me a couple questions and I answer, because she said, what the doctor asked me, I don't want to lie. She said, are you seeking custody for the children? I say yes, and so forth. I say, right now the matter in court, and it is what it is, you know, because they think people stupid and CPA going all out because they want to find a problem to see why they take the children. But I tell people, God was sleeping, you know. God was sleeping. God don't sleep in. God was sleeping. God was sleeping. Because here I talk about me living condition. I go in the hospital due because of my living condition and how I was feeling and all kind of thing. Nobody would like to live in that living condition, so I didn't get really the treatment that I get at the general hospital. All what they do, they spite me, all of them team up because they don't want to get exposed, and they write up wicked things about me which is not even true, you know. And then they just call police on me to make it look like, you know, I was getting on and I wasn't getting on because I was videoing while I was in the hospital and I exposed some of them. They didn't like that, and then they called police to bring me up in the crazy house. Well, the police come and they see me talking to other officer normal and don't do nothing, and then God had speak for me there, you know. And then after they discharged me the next day. So by, you know what the Lord saying to me there now? Don't trust nobody. Right now, I don't trust no nurses, I don't trust no doctor, I don't trust no one. I trust no one because I don't know who is who, and people very pretensive because I find that was very chaotic. You know, we need a listening there, I need a listening there, I need a listening there, and the way they deal with me was very wrong. It was a wrong approach because the hospital is not for certain special people, and they wouldn't like me when I come to casualty because Dr. Hannah Antoine always have a problem, and Dr. Pearson, I don't know what kind of doctor he is. I don't know, this man is like when I come there, he's like he have a problem. I don't know if my spirit irritating the demons. I don't know what. Or he find, you know, it's like some of them don't believe in God too, you know. It's like when you talk about God and you say, he come in and tell me about if I feel like if I could die in the next 30 minutes. I say I'm not God. I say I'm not God. And certain things when you go in the hospital, when you go there, they feel you can't explain yourself, they writing what they want. So one doctor go tell you one, another one go tell you a different story. Because Dr. Stephen Niles, he had me on that breathing machine and all kind of thing. I tell you, while I was under the breathing machine, they give me fluid, all kind of thing. I went and do chest x-ray. They say I had block airways, all kind of thing. You know, do me and thing. Look at the medication there. I think I did show it in a video. The medication he give me, and he tell me, take it, and if I still feeling thing to come back in the hospital, they go take it from there. But not knowing, maybe when he say that, they planning to send me up in the thing because they hate me, they don't like me, and this is people that don't really know me. They just see me coming there And they want to play they hate people because because of the title. They want to treat people as dog and treat people as nothing and feel they could just write up thing and send them in monging crazy house and say they crazy or they mad because although tired see them and although don't like them and because although have a hatred towards them because people don't like to be exposed. What I'm saying, that is not right. What they do to me, because right now I don't get the sufficient treatment. Right now, all the walls in my chest still burning me, and all the walls in my ribs still burning me. You know, it's like they don't care. So the doctor say, if I do a chest x-ray, I'm going to get cancer. I didn't know chest x-ray does give cancer. He say he will give me a paper to do blood tests outside of the hospital. They don't do blood tests in the hospital. So he want to tell me, if you give me a paper to go to an outside doctor to do blood tests, you want to tell me that the doctor won't tell you, well, he was in the hospital already, why they didn't do it there? You'll find out making sense. These people crazy, man. These people crazy more than me. You know? How do some of them know? They walk in just for the money. They don't come to save life. They come to get rid of lives. They rather kill you out. When somebody don't like you, they rather pass you out. Well, me, God, you what I say, I don't trust no nurse, no doctor in casualty day because I don't want nobody pass me out. I don't want nobody give me the wrong medication, no wrong thing and kill me and thing. Because I say, doc, what if the patient walk out and fall down in front? They what you all go say? They go say, well, it's not me, it's because of death. They fall down and dead on their own. So you see what I'm talking about. But thank God, they see nothing had happened to me. Thanks and praise God that they released me from that crazy house. And I think Melva come out the day after I go or the Sunday morning. I think she was out, but understand they say a police was telling her she don't fit to come out, and as she start, they bringing her back up. I mean, you go watch Melva so and treat Melva in that way because of some of your all title and because you all thing you all want to play. But then I show some of all in all your young days you all do worse than Melva. You all do worse things than Melva that you all need to repent for. So don't come down on me and don't come down on Melva like if we is the worst sinner that pass should the out of God. If you have no sin, cast the first stone. Never look down on nobody and you live worse in your life. You live your worst days in your life and harm me and Melva as nobody and want to treat us some type of way, you check. So as I say, sometimes God allowed this thing to happen for me to go there to see how they treated Melva because I have children and I would not like nobody to treat me children so. Neither I would like nobody to treat my brothers and my sisters so. So I know whoever watching this, put yourself in my position or Melva position and see how it feels for police to come on you innocently for things you know nothing about. So I thank God I am not there anymore. I am out of the crazy house. I am out. They bring me up the Friday night and I was discharged Saturday morning because nothing, the Lord said nothing didn't do me. Nothing didn't do me. So all what they doing they just want a point, prove a point, to just create some kind of scene so that they go say yes, that why CPA take me children and that why CPA this. Who children for CPA take? They don't take in. And look now, they mess up me womb, they mess up me fallopian tube. I just in me only 30s. I'm just 30 years. And you see, you don't do these things. Dr. Antoine, you don't do that. You don't do that to people. That come as you invade my privacy. That come like you invade me. This is come like insanity in the sight of God. That is pure wickedness. You don't do that. You put your pressure me to do so. You pressure me to do so. You put me under emotional pressure and all. You bring me in theater and do whatever all you do. So it's like anytime I come in casualty, she have a problem because she know what she do to me is wrong. So it's like she conscience pricking her. Anytime she see me, but God, go deal with all of all you. One by one. Hold on. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. Right now, I don't get the necessary treatment at the General Hospital. All they do, They send me up in Mongay. Right now, all the walls in my chest, burning me, all down by my ribcage and all kind of thing. Because man know their feelings. Man know how their body feeling. You can't tell them how they feeling for them. Like if you is some kind of prophet, or if you is deputy Jesus, or if you is Jesus Christ. Some people to out of order, man. Some people must treat people how they want to be treated. You know? Right now, I talk about my living condition. Nobody care. God forbid, like they want me to suffer and dead in my condition. You know, like they want me, nobody turning and listening here while everybody don't talk, forget about yellow, forget about green, and look at the well-being of the people. Look at the well-being of the people. People like me are so fine in silent, and nobody knows until we come and air our views. Why you think this country filled with gun violence and stabbing and all these things? Because all the things you all doing to people, innocent people. Sometimes people need a listening ear, and all don't know what people going through behind closed doors, and all you feel they mad, they crazy, and all you just want to take them and bring them in, choke them in crazy house for them to get wrong injection and wrong medication. Well, thank God I ain't get no injection, you know. Thank God I ain't get no injection. Thank God I didn't get no injection, no nothing. I tell y'all, when y'all think y'all doing me a bad, God does show up, you know. I tell all you, I know the God has solved. I tell you, God is sleeping, and He have some of all you again to expose again. He have some of all the tears I cry is not waste tears. That is not waste tears. All you don't treat people so the tears I cry going to fall on all you. Don't do that. Don't treat Melva so. And I show the Prime Minister and them, they don't care about me. They don't care about me. All of them, they jumping up in mass, playing mass, enjoying themselves, while people trying to reach out to them, and I don't care. And Miss Jeremiah is a big 7 days Adventist church woman, and that is the wickedness she doing to people, and she's the Secretary for Social Development and the Minister of Social Development, which is Minister Gloria Thomas, who does go to church. I don't know if it's on Sundays and Saturdays. You say you is a godly woman, and that is what you're doing. That is what you're doing. God will like ugly. And Miss Gloria, if you are children, if you are grandchildren, don't do people that, because you don't know where you're going to fall. You don't know where you're going to fall. You don't know. I say God don't play. When coming to me, He don't play. So all you could walk all over me to all your dirty shoe and have me as a nobody, a bystander. Watch a Levite pass. I come like the man by the side of the road. A Levite pass, no help. A priest pass, no help. Then a kind Samaritan come, took me on his donkey and bring me to his inn. It have one or two good people, but people only they to bring down one another, bash one another to reach the top. And they want to bring you down to the lowest zero. People don't treat people that way, because today we here, tomorrow we gone. We just passing through here. Just as how you want good for yourself, you can't want bad for others. You know, look at, don't talk about who vote for this and who vote for that. Forget about this politics thing. And help the people who suffering like me, so like all you don't care about people well-being and living condition. The Lord see, the Lord know I crying out to God. The Lord see I crying out to God. Don't do me that. Don't treat me so. I don't do y'all nothing. I don't have nothing against y'all. Why you all hate me so? Why you all targeting me as that? Why you all doing this kind of wicked things to me? You all want to be happy and see me sad. Why you all doing this thing? CP already take my kids and go with them, and now I'm in another devastating, traumatic situation here, which almost cost me my life, and nobody really care. Right? My health is at jeopardy, my health is at risk, and nobody really care. And as I come to speak out, you all want to play, you all don't know nothing, and you all innocent, and you all playing, you all turn deaf and dumb. You all turn dumb, and you all turn deaf, like if God shut your all ears, or like if God lock your all eyes, that you all can't see. You know, you think it's no. I try reaching out to the Prime Minister, you think it's no. Yes, no, you think it's no? He don't want me so to study because I poor. He don't want me so to study because I poor. The Minister of Social Development don't want me so to study because I poor. Don't worry, don't worry. God is a good God. Don't worry. God is good. He go fight on me, battles on me. Don't worry, the devil ain't running nothing. The devil ain't running nothing. God is boss. God running things. The devil don't running nothing. So the Lord say, I try reaching out to all. You are looking about me living condition. You are looking about me health that is at risk and is jeopardizing. Because all you know when all you go home, all you sleeping comfortably in all your bed, while people are to sleep, sit down and fight for breath, all kind of thing. When all you thinking and feel is a joke and feel all is well and good and thing. So that is what I have to say. Right now, I don't trust nobody. I don't even trust me shadow. I don't trust no nurse. I don't trust no doctor. I don't trust nobody. That's why the Lord give me a spirit of discernment. I'm very observant. Even though I don't speak, my eye does do the talking. I just observe with my eyes. And I just listen with my mind. Not with my ears. I just listen with my brain capacity. Because it is working perfectly. Because I know I am mentally stable and I'm mentally strong. You know, see, even though CPA come and they fight with me, they beat me up and they think and they take me children and they go with them. You know, see, God keep me. Thank God I don't go crazy. Because if for somebody else, they'd have go mad and they would have committed suicide already for somebody else. But you know, see, I still standing strong. You know, 5+ years, I don't see me children. I don't think, I don't have to go and do CPA nothing. I don't have to do them nothing. No, I don't have to do them nothing, boy. God have to deal with the people and them. God have to deal with them. How long they go hide me children for? How long they go hide them for? How long they go hide me children and them for? And my children and them they right or wrong. Somewhere either in St. Andrew, St. Patrick, St. Mark, St. David. All your plans fail and all you trying all kind of thing to get